that causes all the problems for human beings by wrong thinking. To let the young people come to the universities, get good degrees from good institutions, and then go to the job market to become job seekers. I have been telling that this is a wrong idea. So I keep on promoting the idea that all human beings are born as entrepreneurs, not job seekers. Universities should be preparing young people to go out and become successful entrepreneurs, not job seekers. I come up with a simple formula by saying we have to create a civilization of 3 zeros. 0 net carbon emission, 0 wealth concentration, and 0 unemployment. Sounds very reasonable, but to work it out, you have to abandon the old thinking process. We have to build a new civilization as soon as possible.
Peking University President Gong Ki-Huang and Chair of University Council He Guangchai also spoke on the occasion. Earlier, the university students dressed the chief advisor in a formal gown. Professor Yunus answered various questions from university students at the event. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus returned home, wrapping up his 4-day official tour to China. A commercial flight of Air China carrying the Chief Advisor and his entourage landed at Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport in Dhaka tonight. Earlier, the flight departed Beijing Capital International Airport in the evening local time. City dwellers are leaving the capital to share Eid joy with their loved ones. Many people have chosen train because train journey is safe and comfortable, and so pressure passengers at railway stations is higher than other times. Train passengers are returning to their destinations comfortably. Besides, homebound people are gathering at bus stations and leaving Dhaka for the native village to enjoy Eid with their families. Capital Dhaka is almost empty during Eid holidays. Dhaka Metropolitan Police has taken special measures to ensure safety of lives and property of city dwellers alongside the streets. Transport workers who are keeping Dhaka's communication system functional expressed their satisfaction regarding security measures. While visiting today, members of law enforcement agencies were seen maintaining a strict stance while patrolling the capital. Checkposts have been set up at every important intersection and suspicious vehicles and individuals are being regularly searched. Dhaka Metropolitan Police increased surveillance to ensure safety of empty homes and roads in the capital during the extended 9-day Eid holidays. With Eid al-Fitr knocking at the door, shopping in malls and markets in the capital has reached its peak amid a huge rush of shoppers. Even though working people along with their family members started to return to their village homes, shopping malls and markets were crowded with shoppers since yesterday. However, due to extended holiday and school closures, many people already traveled to the villages, resulting in a relatively lower crowd for last-minute shopping. This year, accessory shops have drawn more crowd than clothing stores. Shops selling bags, shoes and cosmetics are seeing a surge in customers. Shopkeepers are also experiencing a busy time. Some are showcasing clothes as per customers' preferences, while others are finalizing sales through bargaining. Customers and sellers have said that this year's collection is better than the previous years. They are satisfied with each shopping experience so far. A group of Bangladeshis made it a habit to shop in India. particularly in Kolkata during Eid and other festivals. Shopping of Bangladeshi tourists was a significant source of income for Indian businessmen, particularly in Kolkata's New Market, Boro Bazar, Mollik Bazar and other shopping hubs. A large number of Bangladeshi shoppers used to purchase Eid items. This year, however, the scenario is completely reversed, with no Bangladeshi shoppers. Disappointment has gripped Kolkata's businessmen. Due to Bangladesh's inability to travel to India for Eid al-Fitr shopping this year, an estimated 3,000 crore taka will be saved just from Eid al-Fitr shopping. According to Global Economics Forum data from India's tourism department, around $30 crore used to flow from Bangladesh to India every year just for Eid al-Fitr shopping. As a result, during this period, value of US dollar would increase in Bangladesh's curb market. This year, spending has shifted to local markets. Shoppers are now purchasing Indian and Pakistani clothing along with local outfits from domestic shopping malls. All these clothes are legally imported into Bangladesh. The government is earning significant revenue. According to market analysts, over the past 1.5 decades, influence of black money had grown so much that it created an unhealthy competition over where and how money was spent. India fully capitalized on this opportunity by making travel and shopping more accessible for Bangladeshis. Particularly, Kolkata's economy thrived on Bangladeshi money. Dhaka South City Corporation completed all-out preparations to host the main Eid al-Fitr congregation at National Eidgah. The Eidgah ground is mostly covered with tarpaulin, while mats have been placed under the main canopy. Closed-circuit cameras, ceiling fans, lights and a sound system have also been installed. Dhaka South City Corporation Administrator Shahjahan Mia said this today while briefing journalists about preparations. Mentioning that tight security measures have been taken at National Eidgah, he said main congregation will begin at 8:30 a.m. at the High Court grounds. At the National Eidgah, around 30,000 worshippers will be able to pray together this year. Additionally, there are arrangements for approximately 5,000 female worshippers to perform their prayers. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir demanded early elections instead of wasting time in the name of reforms. He further said that a group is hatching conspiracy to delay the election. They want to create division in the country. BNP leaders stated this at a program organized at Bear Aid in the capital this afternoon. Dhaka North City Unit of BNP organized a program to distribute Eid gifts on behalf of BNP Acting Chairman Tariq Rahman. Dhaka North City Unit BNP's Joint Secretary General Tawhidul Islam Tuhin presided over the program. Among others, Dhaka North City Unit BNP Convener Aminul Haq and BNP's Microcredit Affairs Secretary Dr. M.A. Qayyum were present. Later, BNP Secretary General distributed Eid gifts among the poor and destitutes. More than 1,600 people have been killed in Myanmar and more than 3,400 people have been wounded following a 7.7 magnitude earthquake that was also felt in neighboring countries. The country's military council said that 1,591 houses have been damaged in Mandalay region, the epicenter of the earthquake. Rescue workers are racing against time to save survivors buried under collapsed buildings. Hundreds are still missing. Residents of Mandalay and Yangon reported that there was a complete power outage and telephone lines were down after the earthquake. Meanwhile, at least 10 more deaths have been confirmed in neighboring Thailand's capital, Bangkok. Hundreds are believed to be trapped under the rubble of collapsed buildings, including at least 50 construction workers who are unaccounted for after a high-rise was flattened by the earthquake in Bangkok. Like Myanmar and Thailand, Bangladesh is also likely to have similar major earthquake. In particular, Dhaka, Chittagong, Sylhet and Mymensingh regions are at high risk of earthquakes. The Fire Service headquarters issued warning in a press release today after Friday's powerful earthquake in Myanmar and Thailand caused heavy casualties. According to press release, 2 strong earthquakes occurred in different parts of Myanmar and Thailand. The magnitude of the 2 earthquakes was 7.7 and 6.4 on the Richter scale respectively. The 2 countries have suffered a lot of losses. There is a possibility of a similar major earthquake in Bangladesh. In particular, Dhaka, Chittagong, Sylhet and Mymensingh regions are at high risk. According to fire service, earthquake-resistant buildings should be built according to Bangladesh National Building Code to deal with earthquakes. Risky and old buildings need to be renovated. Fire prevention measures should be strengthened in multi-story and commercial buildings. In addition, gas, water and electricity lines should be ensured that they are in order. Emergency telephone numbers such as fire service, ambulance, police, hospital and other emergency numbers should be stored at personal level as well as in all buildings or structures. They should be written in a visible place. Emergency equipment such as flashlight, radio with additional batteries, fluid, hammer, helmet, dry food, potable water, necessary medicines and childcare items should be stored in the designated place at home. At least 921 Palestinians have been killed and more than 2,000 others wounded in Gaza since Israel broke the ceasefire with Hamas on March the 18th. According to Gaza's health ministry update, 25 people were killed in the past 24 hours and 70 taken to hospital. The death toll since October 7, 2023 has risen to 50,277 killed and 1,14,095 injured. Hundreds of thousands of Palestinians face severe hunger and malnutrition in Gaza as Israel's total blockade continues for more than 3 weeks, the UN warns. Gaza's health ministry says at least 50,277 Palestinians are confirmed dead and 1,14,095 wounded in Israel's war in Gaza. Gaza's government media office also updated its death toll to more than 61,700, saying thousands of Palestinians missing under the rubble are presumed dead. Russian President Vladimir Putin suggested Ukraine could be placed under a form of temporary administration to allow for new elections and signature of key accords with the aim of reaching a settlement in the war, Russian news agencies reported early on Friday. Putin, speaking in the northern port of Murmansk, also said he believed US President Donald Trump, who has improved ties with Russia, sincerely wanted to end more than 3-year conflict. He said Russia was steadily moving towards the achievement of its goals in the conflict. Putin's comments on temporary administration appeared to address his long-held complaint that Ukraine's authorities are not a legitimate negotiating partner, as President Volodymyr Zelensky has remained in power beyond the end of his mandate in May 2024. Now the timing for Sahri tonight and tomorrow's iftar for Dhaka and its adjoining areas. Last time for Sahri is 4:35 a.m. and tomorrow's iftar at 6:14 p.m. in Dhaka and its adjoining areas. Now weather. Met Office and its weather forecast till 6 p.m. tomorrow said weather may remain dry with temporary partly cloudy sky over the country. Night and day temperature may fall slightly over the country. Country's highest temperature was recorded today in Joshua 39.4 degrees Celsius and capital Dhaka's highest temperature was 37.8 degrees Celsius. Now news on sports. New Zealand defeated Pakistan by 73 runs in the first one-day match of the 3-match series in Napier. As a result, the Kiwis took a 1-0 lead in the 3-match series. Chasing a victory target of 345 runs to win, Pakistan were all out for 271 runs in 44 overs, 1 ball. Babar Azam top scored with 78 runs for the team. Earlier, New Zealand batted first and scored 344 runs for the loss of 9 wickets in the stipulated 50 overs. Mark Chapman scored 132 runs in 111 balls. Daryl Mitchell scored 76 and Mohammad Abbas scored 52 runs in 26 balls for the team. However, Mohammad Abbas set a world record for the fastest 50 in just 24 balls for New Zealand on debut. Mark Chapman was adjudged man of the match. The second ODI will be held in Hamilton on 2nd April. And now to end the bulletin, a recap of the top stories. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus returns home after 4-day state visit to China. Peking University, leading Chinese Academy of International Repute, confers honorary doctoral degree to Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus. We need to build a world of 3 zeros. New Bangladesh would be free from hunger and poverty, Professor Yunus at Peking University. Homebound passengers returning ancestral home by hassle-free journey via train, bus, water and airways. DMP additionally vigilant on empty homes in the capital. Citizens busy with last-minute Eid shopping, rushing from one market to another in search of preferred Eid clothes. Country saved 3,000 crore taka as people did not visit India for Eid shopping this time. All set for Eid prayers in National Eidgah. First main Eid Jamaat at National Eidgah at 8:30 a.m. Powerful quake in Myanmar kills 1,600 people. Number might cross 10,000. Military junta government seeks international assistance. And in Napier, New Zealand beat Pakistan by 73 runs, taking 1-0 lead in 3-match ODI series. For the moment. Thank you indeed for joining us, and we invite you to watch our next news. Until then, Allah Hafiz.